If you are a mountain biker and you've been on the internet for, gosh, any time in the last year or so, then you've probably seen something about this bike. This is the Amflow, powered by the Avinox motor. That's got an insane amount of power and torque, and it's kind of changing the game for e-bikes across the board. We've had this bike for a little over a year now, and it's got over 1,000 miles on it. We've been absolutely thrashing it, and it just kind of keeps coming back for more. So today what we've done, we've cooked up a pretty special route to comprehensively test this bike for its durability, its range, its power, its handling. We're gonna circumnavigate the Conejo Valley with a mix of the area's best trails. We're talking flow trails, tech trails, flow tech, jump trails, our hardcore downhill trails. Over 40 miles, we've got over 5,000 feet of climbing. We're looping together epic trails like Suicide, Happy Ending, Space Mountain, all sorts of iconic trails that this area is known for. Man, I am so pumped to just hit the trails right now. Let's do it. All right, here we go. Ridden here from my house. We're almost 4 miles in. Bike is reading 96%. Feeling optimistic. Says my range is about 52 miles, so hopefully it's accurate. Just had to take a quick second to appreciate this wonderful view. Definitely not to catch my breath. That'd be ridiculous. I'm riding an e-bike. And we've just hit our first climb that is so diabolical. Can't even really make it on e-bike, so perfect opportunity to pull this bike into walk mode. Look at that. Under an hour down, almost 1,200 feet of climbing. We are at the top of Rosewood. I mean, is that not just the most epic view? Time to traverse over to the top of Space Mountain. We're gonna rip down that, and then we're gonna start making our way over to Suicide Trail, which is probably over there somewhere. Oh, sorry about that, just me. And we're killing people on the trail today. Little tricky corner up here. It's usually pretty tough to make, so let's see what we got today. Oh, nice. Not bad. Oh, absolutely amazing. Probably got the hardest part of the climbing done for the day. Feels good. Now we're just enjoying this wonderful ribbon of single track. And look at that view. I mean, are you kidding me? We are currently riding this bike in the 29er, the mixed wheel configuration. So we got a 29er up front, 27.5 out back. And gosh, it actually helps this bike corner so well. It handles so well. I'm not sure how it affects the efficiency or if it does at all, but oh my gosh, I mean, if you're getting one of these bikes, definitely recommend running it in the Mullet configuration. It's pretty epic. Woo! Wow, what a beautiful day. Bike is absolutely crushing it right now. Let's see, we've got 8.4 miles down, almost 1,500 feet of climbing. Bike's at 81% battery still. Feeling pretty optimistic about this. I gotta keep reminding myself, we got downhills, and downhills don't use any battery. So we're gonna hit a few downhills right now. Gonna keep it real conservative on our road section coming up. And it's gonna be a great day. Not worried at all. A little worried. Right, Space Mountain down, check. Now we are continuing on the Los Robles Trail over to Happy Ending. What an epic jump trail that is. Super stoked to ride that. Got an 80% battery. We got a little over 10 miles down, 80% battery. Pfft, this is gonna be cake, I hope. All right, we are about to conclude our time on the Los Robles Trail. About to drop in Happy Ending. I've been looking forward to this all morning. Been on the trail for about 2 hours now. 70% battery, 2,500 feet of climbing, 14.5 miles. Did I already say 70% battery? Yes! I'm already starting to lose it. It's a little hot out here. Woo! Oh, that is good. This got to be one of the best trails around here. Yes, baby. Oh, man. Doesn't get much better than this. For our first boring section of the ride, got a little bit of a road stretch from here at the Triumphal Park over to Chesbro Canyon. You know you're in Westlake when you start to see some of these. Ooh. I like that.
It's nice.
Ooh, yes. 2 miles, 2.5 hours, 62%. I feel like we are a little more than halfway through the ride, and I'm a little more worried about my own endurance instead of the bike's battery now. All right, a little over 2.5 hours in, almost 23 miles. We have made it to Chesbro Canyon. Let's go. Up to Sui we go. Begin our climb. Probably second or third to last real climb on the ride. So that's cool. 3,200 feet of climbing and 26 miles. And we got 56% battery. Oh, let's go. Yeah, last punch, baby. Woo! Oh, wonderful. Absolutely thrilled to be at the top of one of my favorite trails, Suicide Trail, our classic downhill trail in this area. Been riding this trail for probably almost 20 years now, and gosh, I'm so stoked to drop in. Been on the bike for, let's see, 28.5 miles, 4,200 feet of ascent, and we've got 46% battery. Should have done this ride on turbo mode. Oh my God. It is chunky today. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo. 30 miles in, 4,200 feet of climbing, 46% battery still. I'm so impressed. Wow.
Wow. Wow.
I'm so glad I brought the most delicious sandwich. We are a little over 30 miles in, 4,200 feet of climbing. The bike has 46% battery left, and I'm pretty confident it's going to make it throughout the day. We have maybe a little over 1,000, maybe 1,500 feet of climbing left, and 15 miles, so I might be able to just crank this baby up. I mean, we'll see. Woo! We are almost there! Sorry! We've made it to the Hidden Meadows trailhead over here. North Ranch. Really fond memories of this area. I grew up just around the corner. So you could say I'm back in my old stomping grounds. Let's do it. Oh yeah, baby. What a great section of trail. Woo! Hey, at least the front brake is letting people know that I'm coming, right? We've made it to the top of the Lang Ranch downhill. 34 miles, 5,000 feet of elevation, and we are at 37% battery. I mean, this bike just handles so well. Great corner right here. Yeah. Not as good as I remember it. Nice and fast and chunky, obviously super dry right now. And here we go. Avenida de los Arboles. We're riding this from its beginning to its end. And we're gonna hit Wildwood. And man, just means the end is near. Stoked on this ride. On the road again. Just can't wait till I'm on the road again. Riding these roads and all these stoplights, it actually really makes you appreciate the smooth shift feature on this bike, which is where you can basically shift through the gears without pedaling. So you're just coasting to a stop and you can just downshift into an easier gear without having to pedal. It's actually really nice. I feel like it would be super useful on a commuter e-bike or a city e-bike especially, but I mean, I'm just here to appreciate it right now because it's freaking awesome.
It's freaking bats.
We made it to Wildwood. Wow, I'm so stoked. Some battery anxiety has definitely been relieved. Here we are, baby, Wildwood Park. We'll check in here. 40.5 miles, 5,150 feet of elevation, and we got 32% battery left. Another summit, another epic view. I mean, are you serious? I mean, gosh. I'm at the beautiful wastewater treatment plant down there. Beautiful day. I mean, this bike is so fun. And now I get to rip down this epic downhill, down into the valley floor, go hang out near a beautiful waterfall. I'll see you guys there. All these little rocks you could jump off of. It's like just rocky and flowy and whoa, poppy enough. Oh, that was sketchy. Wonderful. Yeah. Beautiful. Wow. What a ride it has been. 43.74 miles, 5,527 feet of ascent and descent. We got 25% battery left. I'm just absolutely shocked. This thing is so impressive. Wow. I'm just blown away. Waterfall is absolutely gorgeous. I just need to take a moment to just soak this all in. I mean, just give me a sec. So, you know, I've been riding eco mode all day, so I figured I'd kind of treat myself. Cheers. Very nice. As I sit here and I gaze upon the beautiful flowing waterfall of Paradise Falls, it makes me think, how is the Amflow? It's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, I think the real shining star of this bike, I mean, obviously it's the Avanox drive system and battery. I have ridden 44 miles with 5,500 feet of ascent, almost 5,600 feet of ascent, and there's still 25% battery left on that bike. Absolutely blows me away. I mean, yes, I tuned it down so it's basically half power, but I mean, isn't that what it's all about? This bike gives you the option to customize and tune the power if you want to go out and rock it around for going 20 miles in an hour, or if you want to spend all day riding and get, you know, 44, 45 miles in and just have an absolute blast, hit all the best trails in your area. The Amflow itself, such a fun, versatile bike. Running it in the Mullet wheel configuration, so it just handles super well. It corners so well. You have fun on all sorts of trails, just meandering single track, jump trails, tech trails, gravity-oriented DH trails. The bike really just takes everything in stride. And you know what? You can hop on it and then you can go off to the next trail, which is really the beauty of it. Am I stoked on the Amflow? Absolutely. I'm super impressed with the drive system. Super stoked to see these things come out in more bikes. So let's talk a little bit about how this bike has held up over the last year. Like I mentioned, this bike has over 1,000 miles on it, probably closer to 1,200 at this point. It's been ridden hard and put away wet. I want to say it's got about 50 charge cycles on the battery. Super impressed with the battery longevity so far. I mean, today was a really great example of that. You know, we've been out riding, you know, over 5 hours moving time and the battery still has 25% left. That's pretty impressive for a battery that's been absolutely thrashed in the harshest conditions by some pretty savage riders. Some super properly fast guys have been thrashing this bike, and it just keeps on coming asking for more. The durability has been impressive and it's exceeded our expectations. They really did a great job speccing this bike, the geometry, they did a really great job developing it. It's really just kind of the whole package. It's super fun. I'm just still just as stoked on it as when we first got it, so cheers to that and many more miles as well. Oh, that's good. Just one thing left to do. That's ride on right out of here and right back to the shot. All right, party people. Final leg. Very excited. Climb out of here, back to the shop, and we are home free. Woo! Absolutely glorious. What an epic day. Hit some of the best trails in the Conejo Valley. Sick route. I hope it kind of inspires some of you to go create your own dumb route and go connect a bunch of different trail systems. Do whatever you want. If you have an e-bike, maybe you do, maybe you don't. Years back, we did this ride not on e-bikes and it was absolutely brutal, but we still did it. And let me tell you what, the e-bike just makes it a little bit easier. We are here with 4% battery. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I kicked it into trail mode just to squeeze the rest of the juice out of her and get up out of the super nasty parts of Wildwood. But here we are, 48.5 miles, 6,300 feet of climbing. I'm blown away, absolutely blown away. This thing is so impressive. And gosh, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did watch to this far, oh, I'm so stoked. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I had a great time. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Cheerio. Woo!